Hello again, everybody. Well, today, on a cold winter's day, we are out here on Bonny Oaks Drive. And for you Chattanooga folk, you can probably remember this. We're here, the former location of the Bonny Oaks School. Originally conceived in 1895, and it lasted until 1986. So let's see what's left, shall we? We are going to take a look at some of the buildings that are left. Now, for folks not in the know, this was a place for kids to stay after they outgrew what is known as the Shamblish Shelter or Children's Home, or as some of the folks here at the Bonny Oaks School called it, Vine Street, I believe. And we're going to start with the church. Now, this was the chapel for it. Now it is the Chattanooga Church, but the building's still here. You can still see a couple other buildings, including the building in the back. And there's going to be a statue in the middle of this Bonny Oaks Arboretum, and another building over there. But let's go take a look. This is a giant willow oak. Sidebar, for you folks that were wondering, say hello to Alex again.
Hi everyone.
Alex has got some secondhand knowledge of the place because his father actually went to the Bonny Oaks School. So, what do you know, Alex?
What I know is the secondhand knowledge. It was a lot bigger than it was at one time. I mean, this was a farm. My dad was in charge of the chickens, so he had to come in every morning. He would come and raise his flag every morning, and he said it was the best time of his life. Even though he kind of at some days he felt left out because his mom and dad abandoned him, but he felt at home here, and he hated when he had to leave in '55.
Here's the flag that Alex is talking about now in the center of this property. They consider it the Bonny Oaks Arboretum. Now, the building over there, according to Alex, was for the little boys. It's one of the buildings left. And this would have been the headmaster's house. And they have built a statue over here, so we're going to take a look at it here in a second. And here is the famous statue. And all is a neat little park. Now it's mostly government and state stuff, but let's go take a look at this other building, shall we?
It was originally called the Dent House. Excuse me. But everybody, my dad said everybody taught it the White House because it was white.
So now this is a bed and breakfast called Polly Claire's. And it was a restaurant at one point too. Actually, it may be a restaurant now. It was a bed and breakfast in the past. That's what I was thinking of. Apologies. And now it is a restaurant called Polly Claire's. And you can see that more modern buildings have popped up on either side, as well as a depot for Frito-Lay. Well, let's walk around the back, shall we?
The guy who was in charge of the farm lived in the apartment on top.
So the farm would have been out this way.
And the pool was
somewhere in this area. And then Polly Claire's has a gift shop, evidently, and the bus barn's back there. You can also see they still got a little bit of little remnants of little tables and picnic area and whatnot. Look at that beautiful tree.
They don't buy.
And so, for some reason, there are these big stones that are sprinkled around. You can see the back of the building too.
So
look at these beautiful old windows. And there's some more of that stone. Anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed my little look at the old Bonny Oak School and orphanage. Sometime in the future, we will go over to the children's home, because what would have happened is the children's home took in kids that were very young from birth till older, but once they hit a certain age, they had to come here. So anyway, guys, I'm off to go on some more journeys. So until then, why don't you go on a journey of your own? We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.